and justice for all. Those four words are the backbone of our legal system. Our court system is designed to uphold the Constitution and to protect our rights under law.
In many countries, rights are not based on a rule of law, but they are given to you by virtue of heredity or wealth or military strength. I think what distinguishes this country from some of those countries is that we truly are based on the rule of law. The power is derived from the people through the Constitution.
Whether the issue is civil or criminal, justice is delivered here in courtrooms across the country. While federal courts often get the most media attention, the vast majority of cases are tried in state courts. In fact, if you ever step inside a courtroom, whether it be as a juror, a plaintiff, or a defendant, chances are it'll be in a state court.
Our nation's legal business is handled by state courts because most disputes do not involve questions of federal law.
Most of us hear about court decisions only when they are covered by the media, usually because of the controversial verdicts made by judges or juries. These cases often distort public opinion about our court systems. Many people don't realize that both judges and juries are required to follow the law, even if that means making an unpopular decision.
The public needs to understand the court system, and because they may be called upon to participate in that court system. And when people do participate in that court system, they gain a better understanding that in fact the system is fair, the system is open. And while they may disagree with the results, even those individuals will tell you that the proceedings are fair and open, and that indeed gives them trust in the court system of this country.
The National Center for State Courts, a Virginia-based nonprofit, reports that the average person's confidence in the justice system skyrockets once they serve on a jury and sees our legal system at work firsthand.
Serving on juries is really the largest way that the average citizen has to understand courts. It's the way that they are going to be exposed to courts. And it's really an opportunity for them to participate in our democratic-republican type of government, more so probably second to voting.
In the United States, our judicial system is fair and unbiased and designed to be accessible to everyone. Our courts protect our rights, uphold the Constitution, and deliver justice for all. The National Center for State Courts works to make the justice system more accessible, understandable, and equitable for the public. It works with state courts to improve their operations and bolster confidence within the communities they serve. The National Center helps courts improve staff performance, solve a specific problem, and offers technical support, all to make courts run more effectively for the public at large. The National Center also educates the public about our justice system and makes it accessible to those who need it.
The mission of the National Center for State Courts is to improve the administration of justice through leadership and service to state courts and courts internationally. Basically, the National Center is the organization that provides leadership not only to the chief justices of every state, but to the trial court judges and the people that work in the courts around the country.
The National Center also helps tackle current issues affecting the court system by identifying current problems and anticipating new ones. For instance, through its Project Passport initiative, restraining orders are now enforceable across state lines. The National Center has also helped courts prepare for the growing number of elder care cases that have surfaced as baby boomers age.
The National Center for State Courts improves state court operations in three primary ways. One is through education and training programs. Secondly, they do it through being a resource center. They come in to look at larger issues that affect the state courts. They review policies, they review procedures, and they look at issues affecting the state courts on a national scale. And thirdly, through technical assistance, they provide consulting services to courts on an individual basis on case flow management and other items involving the administration of justice.
We in Texas rely on the National Center for State Courts to help us look at our technology and make sure that our technology is functioning in a way that best serves the citizens of the state of Texas.
The National Center helps educate the public about state courts, boosting their confidence in our legal system. That education often starts here, in schools. The National Center has published a series of graphic novels showing the justice system at work. These novels illustrate how the court system works, using real-life examples.
I think the graphic novels, the immediate way they help is by engaging the kids. It's something different, it's unique, it's not the typical textbook. And so immediately they're open-minded, they're more interested in what we're about to do. And that sets you up for, I think, the real advantage of the graphic novels is that they add a depth to the material that you don't get from a textbook. And you realize that the way the courts work, the way the law works, is not textbook black and white.
I like to share a quote from one of the founding fathers, Alexander Hamilton, who in the Federalist Papers observed that nothing contributes more to the public's respect and esteem for government than the effective administration of justice. And so we here at the National Center take that responsibility very seriously, but always remembering that the outcome we're trying to achieve is justice.
For more information, visit our website, ncsc.org.